Tulsa World Meteorologist Kirsten Lang. Thanks for joining me. It is Wednesday, and we have been talking about a third wave of moisture, winter weather that will be moving through the area. We've been talking about it all week. We had one, of course, Monday early. Tuesday, there was a little burst of some sleet for some of us. And now here we are Wednesday, going into Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and that's when we are looking at that third wave. Now, I will tell you some things have changed a little bit since then, and for those living in Tulsa, probably changed for the better, because latest model runs really keep a lot of this moisture to the south of the I-40 corridor. And as you take a look at your radar right now, it looks pretty quiet for us here in Tulsa, but again, south of I-40, you're seeing some of that wintry precipitation, that freezing rain and spots. And as you make your way even farther south, down towards state line with Texas, which I'll zoom out so you can see, that's really where all the moisture is. And again, these latest model runs have been in our favor here in Tulsa because a lot of them have kept it to the south of us. Unfortunately for them, they're looking for a pretty big ice storm. You know, when you get down towards Dallas, even southeastern Oklahoma, some of those ice accumulations are pretty high, half an inch, even higher than that, 3/4 of an inch for areas in North Texas. But again, for us in Tulsa County specifically, even our winter weather advisory has been dropped. We had that issued earlier this morning, but since then now National Weather Service has dropped it. And I'll show you that map here in just a second. So across the board, here's how things are looking for us right now. It is cloudy outside. We have winter weather to our south. And I think what we're going to really be dealing with, I shouldn't even say dealing with, I think what we're going to be experiencing mostly here in the Tulsa area for the rest of the day, today, and into tonight is just cold and cloudy conditions. Temperatures, though, will get just a little bit above freezing. So we're actually going to warm up just a touch as we make our way towards the afternoon, as highs look to get closer to around 35 to 36 degrees. Okay, so let me show you the future cast real quickly. And I want to start it here this morning about where we are, about 11 a.m. or so. Cloudy skies. We've even seen a little break in the clouds. I've seen the sunlight out there some this morning. But those cloudy skies stick around for, partly cloudy, most cloudy skies stick around for most of the day. And going into the evening then too, here we go. Sorry, I got a little jittery on me. Going into the evening then, you'll notice here's that freezing rain that starts to, kind of make its way around the south or southern tips of Oklahoma, right there around that I-40 corridor. Most of that moisture is staying down south of us. So this is, the latest model run that we have, again, keeping things dry all the way into early tomorrow morning. And I think this is why the National Weather Service dropped that winter weather advisory. So here's how that looks across the area. As soon as this map advances for you. Current watches, warnings, advisories. You'll notice Tulsa County no longer under that. What we will see, though, around Tulsa County, there are areas, Crawford Creek, Muskogee, Washington counties. Those are all still under a winter weather advisory, in the fact that they could get up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation. So some freezing rain possible for those areas. So Crawford Creek, Muskogee, Washington, still under that winter weather advisory until tomorrow at noon. Again, Tulsa County, though, that's been dropped. So that's why I have been saying, with these latest model runs, and now even with the watches and warnings being dropped here, I have pretty good confidence that most of this is going to be staying south. Gosh, you take a look farther south, though, unfortunately, ice storm warnings are what we're dealing with south of I-40. So if you're heading in that area, those are areas that are really going to be dealing with the brunt of this storm. And that extends all the way south towards portions of North Texas. I'll zoom out, you can see what that looks like. So all the way down into Texas, man, they are really dealing kind of with the brunt of this. And then over into central Arkansas, and then even western Tennessee, looking at that too. But again, I want to stress that here in Tulsa County, it's been dropped. So, I think what we're going to end up continuing to see here is cloudy skies and temperatures just peaking just a little bit above freezing. Now, that doesn't change the fact that we do still have some ice on the roadways. but they have been treating roads here in Tulsa. ODOT, of course, has put out press releases saying that they're treating the roads here in Tulsa, highways here in Tulsa too. But 36 is our expected high for today. And then going forward, you're going to like this. Temperatures just peak from there. They're going up into the 40s on Thursday and Friday, 50s on Saturday, 60s on Sunday, mid 60s on Monday. So this is the last day of really cold temps for the next 7 days ahead. And if you're watching this from south, closer to McAllister, it's a very different story for you in the fact that you will be seeing ice accumulations pretty high in those areas as that continues tonight. But for Tulsa County, again, just want to stress, if you're just jumping onto this live feed, the winter weather advisory has been dropped. And I'm pretty confident that most of this moisture is going to stay south of us, and that most of it's going to be closer to the I-40 corridor and then southbound. So here's the updated 7-day planner. The high's 36 today. There's still that 20% chance, but that's really just kind of giving it more of a leeway down south Tulsa County, maybe seeing a little bit of just some patchy freezing drizzle or rain later on tonight. And then going into the mid-20s tomorrow morning, 46 for the high Thursday, 46 for the high Friday, mid-50s on Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. And then just heading back, I just want to recap again in case you're just jumping on. Across the area, here's how things are looking right now. This is a broad view. You have all of that winter weather down to the south, in and around the Tulsa County, I should say. Things are quiet, and we've been seeing those cloudy skies. And the National Weather Service has actually just dropped our winter weather advisory here in Tulsa County. So, like I said before, I'm fairly confident most of this is going to be staying south of us, as these model trends actually started yesterday. I started noticing that with some of the model trends keeping things south of us. But our neighboring counties here, Crawford, Creek, Muskogee, Washington, still under that winter weather advisory for the potential of seeing up to 1/10 of an inch of ice accumulation. And then south of I-40, McAllister, those areas looking at significant icing, closer to 1/2 of an inch possible. Thanks for staying with us with these updates. We'll keep having these online for you as well. And you can check the latest forecast there at tulsaworld.com/weather.